Yeah. We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, glowing up, but we still trapped. That's how a nigga survives. Flowing out, got the crowd packed. Yeah, that's how a nigga provides. Y'all insta this, y'all snap that, y'all diss this, and they snap back. Another mass shooting in the headlines. I'm like, damn, where that attack at? Cause y'all think this about race. They font that shit in your face. It's like every day it's the same agenda. It's really not that hard to trace. Fuck it, we might as well face it. Accept it, whatever it's wrapped in. There'll come a day when they run out of grace. So me and my niggas say trapping. Yeah, ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this coast. Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped. Sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Hey, someone be too who I wanted to be and then what I became. Ended up going my own way, but I couldn't stay in my lane. Now if I'm honest, I've taken a liking to wearing these chains. They hold me down, make it easier when I start feeling the pain. Out of the overflow, your heart, they say your mouth speaks. Well, my heart must be fucked up, cause I can't speak and I can't sleep. So I stay woke in this daydream. Got shit to do, got the world to see. Got the same crew, got some new fleets. There's an empire, fuck a boutique, that's real. I only say what I feel, got a new plate with the same meal. On a new hype with the same chill. Y'all too fake, I stay real. Got cast down from heaven, but I'm too good to stay in hell. I don't know where the story ends, but I keep writing like oh well, oh well. Yeah, I keep writing like oh well, oh well.
Hello, puppets.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling.
Oh,
Welcome to the Daily
the
Swole.
basson. Testing, testicles. Harry Ballsack. Ooh, welcome everyone to episode 1332 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beardcast, broadcast, gaincast, mancast, pimpcast, sleevescast, endless slaycast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, bustas, husses, and you all hoes? It's your boy Papa Swole. Oh, and it's Everson K2 flexing on you, making gains. We're taking names. We're making games. We're taking names. We're making gains. Oh. We got a good little day, dilly-o-yo. It's Sunday Fun Day, and I didn't actually put this in the title. I put 7 Pillars of Swolenormous. It's kind of like, this wasn't planned well. Let's just put it that way. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It was planned fine. It just happened to, this is like the perfect storm. This is day 7. Actually, this is perfect. This was meant to happen. So it was planned, but it wasn't thought out all the way, because today is the 7th pillar. It's Swole Year's Eve, and it's the Sunday Fun Day Q&A-ness. So I don't even know how to title this episode. It's like the longest title you've ever seen. It's everything we're doing today. That's probably why it's important. That's probably why it's Swole Year's Eve, is because today is like, we're just doing everything today. So I think this episode is just going to cover stuff, and I'll answer questions. And there's so many things to talk about. There's really not much. There's so many things to talk about. There's not much to say. Let me actually bring up, hold on a second. So we'll shoot the she's niche for a second here. Let me bring up I want to bring up the image for today, or the first thing I want to talk about. So how are we doing? What are you training today? What are we doing? Swole Year's Eve. That's right. It is Swole Year's Eve. Yes, that's right, Christian. It is Swole Year's Eve. Let me bring up this picture. I made it out of clay, and as I'm getting swoller, I get swoller every day. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't have to. It's my podcast. I'll make gains if I want to. It's my podcast. I'll make gains if I want to. Gains if I want to. You could gain too if it happened to you. If you were a part of the SwoleFam. Tomorrow, here we go. Let me bring this up. Let me put this up. Look at that. Hey-o, it is Swole Year's Eve. Happy Swole Year's Eve, everyone. So this is going down tonight inside. Yeah, that's right. Inside Swolenormous X. So for those of you that are not in the know, this is our Swole Year release party today. This is Swole Year's Eve. We start 2 days early, so our Swole Year's Day is tomorrow. and Swole Year's Eve is right now. So super stoked about this, everyone. Super stoked. I am super stoked. I'll put this over here in the corner so you can check it out. That's tonight. So those of you that are Swolenormous X members, uncensored and unlimited tonight at 9 p.m., we're going to do our accountability meeting. So it's going to be fun because when did you join? I know we've talked about when's your first episode of the podcast. When was the first time you listened to Papa Swole? When's the first time? When did you pop your Swole cherry? We've talked about that before. But how many of you, those of you that are Swolenormous X members, when did you join? When did you join? Do you remember when you joined? Because this year, 2019, what's fun about tonight is literally going to go over everything as much as I can remember, because this year was just all the major changes and all the big things that happened in 2019. I don't know if I'm going to have like a top 10. I don't know if it's going to be that, okay, 10 things, just whatever I can think of. So there's been so many new updates, so many new changes just to the site and to the behind the scenes, like what content, the programs, like the new shit. Like right now we're in the middle of Swole season. We're in like what, week 12, 13? We're up there. So we got new programs. We have Swole text. I mean, this is just top of the iceberg, tip of the iceberg. Well, I guess the tip is the top. So you can swap out that vowel if you want to, but we have just so much stuff that's happened in 2019. So that's going to be fun tonight. That's going to be fun just to go over, hey, this is what we did in 2019. Remember when we didn't have this? Remember when this didn't exist? We're just going to go over all those cool things. So I'm stoked for that, for one thing. Yeah. What's up, Danny? I joined Swolenormous X about 8 months ago. Definitely don't regret it. One of the best investments I have ever made. Bro, that means the world. I appreciate it. Like this year, how big has Swolenormous X grown? Just like inside, just with the content and with the releases, like so many different things have split off and have been added. Just huge, 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 massive, massive, massive changes. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm scrolling back up. Swole text. Jessica, November 30th. You're a newbie. You're a newbie. Yeah, but you're all up in the group. You're all up in it. You're a newbie, but you're there. Here's the thing. What's interesting when you have a really strong community like we do, you have some people that they were members before they knew they were members. And I think everyone knows, who those are. You might not even realize it like when you're in the group, because you don't necessarily always see who's brand new. You might not see every single post because there's a lot of action in there. But some people just come in and they were always meant to be. I feel like that's how the SwoleFam is. You're a member. I almost feel like it's genetic. You're in. Like you are a Swolenormous member. You are a SwoleFam member. You're part of the SwoleFam before you realize you are. Like either you are or you're not. You don't just become. It's like this is you're this type of person or you're not this type of person. And we kind of get that in there all the time. People just jump in like, they fit like a glove. Just roll in, they're posting, they're inspirational, they crush it. You're no awkwardness. Everyone's different though. Some people don't post for a while. So it's cool. It's cool to see the different dynamics in people, but I feel like you're a part of the SwoleFam or you're not just before you even join. We were always meant to be even before you realized it, even before you knew it. Lol, the podcast. Yes, Holly, that's the same fucking way I do it. That's the same way. How many of you use it? How many of you use the Daily Swole as a measurement of time? I do that all the time. Even people that are close to me, everyone in my circle, we always do that. It's like, we met, we started talking or we started doing that. What was that around? That was episode 800. It's all a measurement of time. It's so funny. That's how I think of it. Wow, we're on 1332. Yeah, when did we go on that trip? I think it was like episode 1140. I don't even do dates because I don't know what dates are. I just know around what episode it is. And then if I want to get some context, I actually look at the episode and I look at the style and what the camera looked like. If it was an older episode with just the phone, that's how I gauge it. I go back into the archives. Oh, now I get it. Now I get it. Now I get it. Now it makes sense. Christian, yeah, you're new. You're new in the whole thing, but you've been destroying it. You are one of the most active members we got. Everyone here that's a member knows who Christian is. but you've been very inspirational, sharing your pictures and stuff like that, videos. You know, it's hard though, because not every single picture, not every single video can be shared. Just so you all know that, just another reminder that not every single thing can be shared or posted, because we get so many posts every day. And I wouldn't say that we filter it. I say we curate it. The Swole team curates, the moderators, myself, and the entire team. We curate, make sure that the most, not that your post isn't important, but if you just posted a meal, or you post like a picture of your shoes, or you post a meme, it's like we have to bias it towards questions and real concerns and real pending issues. So sometimes when there's a lot of stuff coming in, it's hard to get, and you don't know that on your end, what's coming through. So I know, Kristen, I know some of your posts have to be, I wouldn't say denied, but it's like face denied, just because we can only show so many. But you all understand that though. I know. Loving every minute of it. Have not even touched all the amazing content in Swolenormous X. It's amazing. You all should be really excited about the release party tonight. I'm hoping everything will be released tonight. If not, it'll be released for Monday, like early in the morning. But we have, like, just to let you know what is going to be released this week, what's going to be worked on next. And then this week we have like polls and stuff. We're going to be doing some polls in the group. We're going to be doing some feedback. What do you want to see? Which are you most excited about? Which is your most favorite update of 2019? We'll do some cool end of the year type, polls and stuff, and New Year polls, and just kind of get everyone up to speed. Plus we got SwoleCon coming in May. So we got a lot of big, that's what I'm saying. That's why this release party tonight is going to be huge. No joke. Like, we are going to be, like 2019. Here's the thing. When you look in everything that's happened in a year, because it feels like it goes fast. I don't know if 2019 went fast for you all, or if it just went fast, but sometimes it goes fast. Sometimes it feels long. Maybe in the micro, it feels long, but that's what she said. But if overall the year kind of, oh, wow, 2019 was a blur. But so much change. There's so much. This Daily Swole channel didn't exist. This didn't exist, I don't think, in 2019. Like, we started it. This is, just think about that. 2019 this is Brittany Dawn. That was what, February? Think how long ago that was. That was still 2019, came from there. Fuck, so much stuff has happened since that, since the beginning of the year. The main channel is like, what, 80 something thousand subscribers, 83, 84. I'm shadow banned like a motherfucker. My videos get no reach. No one sees my videos anymore. No one sees my fucking YouTube videos anymore. They block it. They're restricting my content so hard. But anyway, we had like 9,000, almost 10, and got 10,000 either just before New Year's last year or right after in January. And this is a big year, huge year. Got a lot of reach. Went from not doing anything on TikTok to having almost 300,000 followers there. Got a lot of stuff that we dropped. A lot of new things. Summer 19, the gains keep coming. Damn straight, Lisa. Jonathan Benavides. What's the difference between the normal and unlimited membership? Well, there is no normal. There's uncensored and there's unlimited. If you want access to, if you go to the website, you go to SwoleNormousX.com, it literally explains what the difference is. And then shows you what one has and what the other has. So you go to the memberships page on the site and it will tell you. The uncensored is access to the SwoleFam. You get access to Swole TV on the site, which has the Daily Swole Priority Access. You get all the live streams. You get the weekly accountability meetings like the release party tonight. You get the Ask Papa Swolio live streams. You get the Swole Motion vlog. We're going to have a new Swole Motion. Well, I'll tell you tonight, the Raw series. So you get access to a shit ton of content for less than $3 and access to the private community. If you want all the programs, the nutrition jumpstart, you want all the recipe archives, all the nutrition lifestyle breakdowns and content there, master classes, the virtual trainer, the program vault, the holy crap, right? Brain gains, the Swole season, 90-day dash, all the stuff that's unlimited. So I never wanted to keep anyone from having access. That's one of the things. There needs to be a gate. There needs to be that skin in the game and that dedication and that investment. There has to be some kind of exchange. There has to be. If everything that I do, everything was free, people wouldn't fucking do it. There's no incentive. People have to have, it separates people that are serious. but it doesn't keep people from having access to a super supportive fitness community that's super fucking serious. And honestly, it's amazing what literally $2.99, less than $3. It's amazing what that does to sift through people that are full of shit and people that are ready to get shit done. No joke. That is everything. That literally separates it. It's amazing. That's only a couple dollars. But that little turnstile, like that little token, separates people that are just wasting everyone's time and just looking for handouts and not really serious about shit, and people that are looking to get shit done and make it happen. It's amazing. Like literally shockingly amazing how much of a difference it makes. It's ridiculous. So that's the difference. And hopefully, and look, one of the best ways to do it if you're not sure, because Swolenormous X is unlike anything that you've ever seen before, and the SwoleFam is amazing. You can join uncensored, and then you can upgrade. So you're always able to upgrade. Just send us an email and let us know what you're wanting to do, and we'll take care of you. So you can always get your foot in the door and check it out and see how awesome it is. Get like your, oh, cool, this is legit. He's not full of shit. He's legit. Okay, cool. And if you don't want to, then you don't. But everyone does. It's fucking great. It's fucking great. Yeah, for sure. Toes over ho-hos. Ha. 2020 will be epic. Damn straight. Damn straight. Seeing you in January at the rant. Oh my God, my rant vids. Oh yeah, there's more coming. There's more coming. We're not anywhere near stopping or slowing down anytime soon. So for those of you that are new, you can still get access to the Swole Year release party. Even if you join today, if you sign up today, you will get access to the group. We'll make sure that you're in the group for tonight. You could be in there and catch up with everything. You know, there's no question about it. You'll be able to get access to it. So it's going to be new. It's going to be like, holy crap, this is, you know, you're not going to necessarily understand everything because we're going to be talking about all the new releases if you just do uncensored, but you can get access and see what it's all about. Today's the best time to freaking join the release party. We're going over everything in 2019 and we're projecting. I'm talking about all the fucking cool stuff. Not everything, because there's going to be some big releases unveiled at SwoleCon in May. But so I'm not going to give you, but woo, yeah, it's going to be fire. It's going to be fire. It's going to be fire. Ridiculously stoked. Super stoked. Super stokey. Mario, you the man. You the man. You're hardcore. Hardcore SwoleFam. Now we're going deep. Mario is like, when you look up SwoleFam, you see Mario's face. Mario's just always putting sack on chins. Represent, bro. Cerny, welcome. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Jessica, feel like I found my home. Hell yeah. I'm behind on these comments. Let me scroll. Scrolling. Amanda joined about a month ago. Madeline, June 2019. William joined on my 32nd birthday this past August. When's your birthday in August? That's when mine was. Maybe that's when you joined. Maybe that's when you joined, when it was like, I was doing my birthday, 36 years old, 36 special kind of thing. I think I joined 200 episodes ago. 950. 3 digits. Let's see, John. And so it begins. Oh, and John, by the way, I know you're watching on like different platforms. I'm going to be texting you. I'm going to be hitting you up about some deets. So we'll be talking soon again. And so it begins, because the new year, things have been hectic. I think everyone gets, things have just been crazy. It's been crazy trying to get some stuff organized, but we got a good flow coming. And so it begins every year right on time. Was asked the triple inquiry at the store today. You work out? What do you eat? How long did it take for you to look like that? Not a peep in April or September. That's the jabroni. That's a jabroni. What do you eat? How long did it take for you? 20 years. Oh, I can't do that. It's such a long time. 20 years. Fucking asshat. We chatted March 4th this year on Instagram, but seen you in Jan. Seen you. SwoleFam reminiscing. The 700s and 800s were a good Swole year. That was a good year. You know what it is? The Swole, when you look at the episodes, it's like a wine. Oh, 2016, good year, good year. Oh, the 700s. I remember the 700s. Good season. Every season, every 100 episodes is a season. No, every 365. It's a year, a Swole year. God, there are some throwbacks. You know what I'm actually thinking about doing is doing some of those throwbacks on like maybe on this channel. Would you guys like to see that? Just repost some might repost some old, we've been doing some clips, maybe repost some super old clips. We'll have to go through some of it. There's so much content. Literally, that's going to be one of those things where, hey, if any of you are listening, like that's going to be one of those things, like a project that I'm going to need to bring some people on to do. Like literally go through all the episodes and get like the best clips. Like literally from episode 1. Like that's going to be like an epic project. Like do a massive montage. I feel like with the Daily Swoles, you could do one of those things where you take like a vowel or a word. You know, you can sing, like people do those things with the celebrities when you say, have a holly jolly Christmas. They take like clips, like little second snippets from each video where they say part of the word, and they kind of you could probably say every phrase in the English language with like everything that I've said on these podcasts, including all the vulgar things. You could piece together the most vulgar stuff. Wait till that artificial intelligence and stuff starts making whole dissertations based on my episodes. I know they do that with Joe Rogan stuff because he has so many freaking episodes that you can just take you can manipulate what someone says because you can take their audio from everything that they've literally said everything. You just have to have a program that goes through and scans the audio. Swole Con. Boom, boom. Swole Con. Yeah, 2019 flew by. Let me scroll. I'm going to scroll and see. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Swole Party. How many of you are going to be there tonight for the Swole Year's Eve? Repost your Swolenormous live. You know, I looked for that. I looked for it on my phone. I'm going to have to do it on the computer. I looked for it. I couldn't find it. I couldn't even find it. It'd be on Facebook. Well, the first, I don't know if it was the Daily Swole or the first, because I did about 20. I did about 20 or 20, no, 23, I think it was, live streams before the first episode. So I was doing it for 23 days. So technically it's 1332. So technically it's like 1355 of consecutive, but I renamed it Daily Swole after 23 days. But the first, like those first videos, if you look for it, the first videos, 14. If you think you're not getting success or you're not getting attention or it's not growing or whatever you're doing, for those first episodes, I think the first one, it says 14 views. No one watched 14 views. I'm not saying 14 people watching live stream, 14 views. I would go live and I would literally see 0, like the eye, how many people are watching live? 0. It would say 0, and then it would be like 1, and then it would say 0, maybe 2. I was like, holy shit, 2 people are watching me live stream. Of course, that's when like the live streams were new and the apps were new. You know, it's all kind of just budding. But I remember doing podcasts for 0 people. You know, people listen later, but the live stream, it was good. It was a good move. It was a good move to do the 12 noon Eastern time every day. It was good to do the 12 noon every day for a while. It built a good audience and everyone kind of expected, and they knew I was going to be live. Then I couldn't maintain it at that same time every day. It got super inconvenient. Because sometimes I'd be up super fucking late. Like I have to work all night to get something done. And what am I going to do? 3 hours of sleep, come up and I did that for a while, and then I was just burning myself out. So for me, it's more important that I do it every day, and I'm consistent doing it every day, period. But now we got Swole Text, and now the technology has evolved, and my equipment's evolved, and things have gotten better. So now I'm able to let you know, hey, I'm going live right now, and then you'll get, the text message with Swole Text, and I let you know, and then we do it. But you know that. I'm double party for me. Ooh, party, party, party. Yeah, can't miss that. You guys better be there. 9 p.m. So we're coming up on 4 hours. So it's going to be cool. And it's going to be fun. So let's get into, So today, let's bring it back a little bit. I want to talk about the importance of today and kind of translate over. So we'll do some questions. However, I am going to, and I know, Christian, so glad you did not quit. I would never have found the SwoleFam had you thrown in the towel. That's the thing. If you think about it, man, if I stopped in 2016, if I just stopped after doing it for a couple months and like, oh, this is exhausting. If I got to like episode 60 and I just got bored, I mean, think about the time frame difference. 1332, that's a lot. 60, you know, it's a lot to think about. What if I didn't? What if I quit? What if I quit? So that's something to think about. The next time that you think about quitting, think about look, take it from you see it from, you see by example. You see what I've done or when I started. You literally, it's all documented online. You see when I first started, and now you see this. So look at the beginning, and you could look at the first episode. It's on the page. The first episode, you go and you look at it. I'm sitting on the porch with an iPad, like a second gen iPad, and my Samsung Galaxy S6, and I was on Periscope and Facebook Live. Facebook Live, or was I doing Busker at that time? Yeah, a lot of you are like, Busker? Yeah, it was an app I live streamed on for like months, and then it went under. So I was doing wherever the attention was, and Facebook Live was like really rough around the edges. And I think I remember, oh, that was the thing. Now I remember. It was because I had, this is how new it was, okay? It was because I had the Samsung Galaxy S6, and Facebook Live wasn't a feature on Android. It was only on iPhone. So I dug up an iPad, and I was managing to go live, but barely. And this is when I didn't even realize my internet was shit quality. It was never updated or upgraded when they changed their system. I never got their message or their whatever. So my internet speed was like 1/20th of what it is now, because I didn't realize I had to update the box, or I never got their message or whatever it was. So I was streaming on shitty internet for so long and had so many issues multi-streaming until I realized, oh, and like for the same price, my internet just increased like 15%, 1,500%, or 10,000% or something ridiculous. Just goes to show how much fucking pieces of shit Comcast. Oh, he's paying the same amount, but he's using less bandwidth. Shh, don't tell him. He has to call us to upgrade. They screw people over. It's like $10 more, and my internet's a billion times faster. I want faster. Is Periscope even still a thing? Yeah, I'm streaming on Periscope right now. It says sending data. I don't know if anyone uses it. Like, I don't know if anyone's receiving it, but it goes on Twitter. Yeah, is Periscope? Yes, I stream. So here's where I do stream. A lot of you will be like, you're probably shocked. You know, I go on Facebook and YouTube, but I'm streaming right now on Twitch. I don't think anyone's watching. I just stream on it because Amazon owns it, and I want to have my foot everywhere. I wish I was into gaming. I just don't have time or the interest really, but maybe I will. So I stream on Twitch, Periscope, or it's supposed to send to Periscope, and mostly Facebook and YouTube. So I do 4 places. And when LinkedIn allows me to stream, I will. They're only doing like beta streaming. I don't think they want anything to do with me. Not the Daily Swole. They'll be into the next thing I got coming. We'll probably be announcing that or teasing that during the Swole Years party. So those of you that are professionals out there, you're gonna be liking to hear it. If you quit, we would all probably be V-Shred-normous and be a bunch of jabronis. You'd be a bunch of jabronis. We would have all been victim to V-Shred. The gummy bear era. Oh yeah, I was sucking down Sour Patch Kids. Woo! Remember that? I used to have bags of those. That was gross. It's amazing what you realize becomes like an addiction or like a real something that I'm obsessed with. I have a very obsessive personality. I do. Not addictive. It's a big difference. I have an obsessive personality. Like I get into like this focus and this routine of things, and I just push on it really hard. So if something works, I fucking push it, which is why things have worked out. When I found things that work with training, that gets results in this way. So I push that, you know, I would really go all in on those specific things. So I really went hard on that. And it got to the point where I realized I stepped back and I'm like, yo, this is not a healthy thing. This is no good. This is no good. Real logical, to the point, motivating channel. Respect you never delete any of your old vids, sour candy. Yeah, why delete vids? Here's the thing. If you're deleting videos, it's because I think I might have deleted something. If I ever delete something, it's for a reason. It's not because I'm embarrassed or because I regret what I said. I say a lot of shit, and I think people hide behind, oh, let me delete it. No one's going to know. It makes you look like you're trying to cover shit up. Look, I used to do things. Come on, do all of you? It's like being a fucking hypocrite. You are all just doing all the things, all the good, all the time. You've never changed or evolved. If you're the same person today and you do things the exact same way that you did 3 years ago or 5 years ago, you're not doing well as a person. You're not evolving. You're not developing. Doesn't mean you have to have different beliefs, but if you're not doing better or if you're not improving or have adjusted your way of thinking, you're probably not evolving as a person. It should be different. I'm glad that those videos are up. I'm glad that I was eating Sour Patch Kids and now I'm like, fuck that shit. It's garbage. Because I do believe that now. In the future, if I'm like, oh, it's not garbage, it's just factually shit. It's factually trash. It's literally factually trash. And I literally ate factual trash. I literally did. So what's to hide behind it? Millions of people eat those things all the time. That's the problem. But here's the thing with that. The reason why, like for me and other people that are lifting all the time, oh, he eats candy. Oh, they do sour candy. They get away with it. If people are really in shape, 99% of the time I'm eating my grass-fed beef, this. And then when I went to the gym, I would have that. I wouldn't be eating Sour Patch Kids all the time. I was going to the gym and eating it. So it was a very specific time frame of consuming it. Obviously, your body's using energy in a different way when you're training hard. And because I was using a lot of energy throughout the day, it was less impactful. And overall, in the course of my diet, it was a very small percentage, but it does have big ramifications. My skin, my sleep, my sanity, everything's better. Like there's no doubt about it. But that's why people think they can get away with it, because when you look online, wow, these people are eating junk food. That's a small percentage. It gets a lot of clicks and views. Wow, this guy's shredded and has a big plate or platter of fast food. Yeah, maybe once out of like 70 meals or once out of 50 meals. And then it just looks like they post it all the time because you get this whole archive of all these junk food meals and you can repost pictures all the time. I repost content all the time. I recycle content. I post it because a lot of times things are new again, but most people aren't creative and don't really provide any value. So they just post pictures that will get a lot of attention. Hey, if I'm shredded and in front of 19 garbage cheeseburgers from Burger King, oh, wow. Everyone's going to think, wow, this is great. This guy is so cool. How can he do that? It gets attention. It's a juxtaposition. Attention grab. That's all it is. Repost that. I have it. I almost did it this past year I forgot. That's why I probably don't have time. I don't know if I have time for that to go through. I should go through my phone at least and I don't have the time to go through and edit all those, but like the top 10 of 2019. I might just go through some old shit for the next couple days on Instagram. That was a good one. All right, let's go over this question or this topic or this thing I want to bring up. This is from a member inside SwoleNormous X. So this is a SwoleFam member, and of course I blacked out the name because this is deep, but it's something that I want to cover. It's something I want to talk about. So let's go into this just for a second here and dip into this. So let me just bring up. Okay. So she says, posting because I need to be accountable and I feel kind of shitty about Christmas and Christmas Eve. And this was posted last Thursday. So just after Christmas. So it's only been a couple days. I didn't train yesterday, probably could have squeezed it in at the end of the day, but was enjoying time with my husband. Even yoga or mobility stuff would have worked, but I didn't do a damn thing. I also ate like shit and binged on candy, on candy given by family. Threw the rest away last night, except for a little dark chocolate I saved for Shark Week. I'm going to the gym here in a few because my work is cool and letting me work from home this week, so I have no excuses on getting in some gym time. My goal right now is to get back on track and not sabotage myself on New Year's. I plan on lightly drinking but not snacking. I don't want to feel like I do right now, which is sad and disappointed and angry with myself. I know it was just one day, but it's hard to not feel like you just screwed yourself over. I'm not going to wallow in it though. Just use it as motivation to do better next time. Thanks for being here, and for those of you who show your moments, strong or weak, so I know I'm not alone. Drop your comments on this down below, and I will go through some different parts of this in just a couple moments. So I'm not sure how many of you are members that saw this, but I'm sure you have some thoughts on it. And yesterday's video about James was, it's very impactful and it's very important. So this post is obviously one of remorse. It's one of regret. It's one of kind of like self-sabotage. This is one of those situations where you have a bump in the road. But I want you to think about it a little bit differently. Rather than what you failed at, what did you do well with? Well, first off, you're using the SwoleFam as accountability. Straight up. Okay, this post in the group, this is accountability. You are holding yourself accountable by posting this. Do you know how many fucking people had rough times over Christmas? You know how many people had rough times over Christmas with dieting, with family issues, with stress, with people criticizing your weight or your weight loss, and me. So many people have fucking problems or had problems over the last couple of days. But how many people didn't reach out for help? How many people didn't reach out for help? How many people didn't reach out to their community? How many people didn't have a community? How many people didn't have a SwoleFam to begin with? So they kept it all inside, and they eat their feelings, and they feel miserable, and then they have self-loathing. They feel like shit, and they just beat themselves up. So this poster, the postee, okay, as you can see here, bring it up again. Right here, my goal right now is to get back on track and not sabotage myself on New Year's. That's an important aspect of this. Not sabotage myself. Now, what do we mean by sabotaging ourselves? Does that mean we can't enjoy life? Does that mean that if we don't binge drink on New Year's that we're not enjoying ourselves? We're a part of diet culture. We're part of the patriarchy, white supremacy, and all that bullshit that you've heard this entire year about body positivity and indulging every fucking feeling that you have, indulging every just impulse. You have to be self-examining. You're not going to be successful in life. And I'm not saying I'm the most successful person in fucking life, but you can relate. You're not going to be successful with your fitness, your training, your nutrition, anything. You're not going to be successful in any of those aspects if you're not examining your life, if you're not examining your actions. This, again, is why brain gains is so important inside Swolenormous X. That's why being mindful, being aware, being present, when you are more present, when you're more examining, when you are just more observant of your own behavior and your own thoughts and these types of patterns, you're going to make better choices. You can correct the ship. You're going to go off course. So the great analogy is, let's say you're on a ship. Let's say you're on a ship and you're off by a degree. Not a big deal. Oh, it's just a 1 degree. Let's say you're going whatever direction west. You're off 1 degree. Let's say you're going from England. Let's say you're exploring the world a few hundred years ago. Discovering the United States. You discovered the West Indies. If you're looking for a good quality genocide a few hundred years ago. So let's say you're sailing west and you're off a degree. You don't end up in the United States. You end up in fucking Greenland. Because 1 degree after maybe a mile, a nautical mile, let's say you're a few hundred feet or a few hundred yards off course, whatever it is. But then 2 months down the road, you are way off course. So these little micro adjustments and the micro changes, the micro failures, and not just the micro failures, but the micro successes, like that course correction. Think of how that's going to look 5 years down the road. That's the example. That's the example that I'm trying to lay down here. If she doesn't correct this, if she doesn't correct this situation, okay? Think of the mood. Feel the mood. Feel it. Come on, baby. Come on, feel it. Feel that shit. Feel that fucking shit. I don't want to feel like I do right now, which is sad, disappointed, and angry with myself. I'll repeat that again. I don't want to feel like I do right now, which is sad and disappointed and angry with myself. I'll say it one more time. I don't want to feel like I do right now, which is sad and disappointed and angry with myself. I know it was just one day, but it's hard to not feel like you just screwed yourself over. The most important part of the entire post. I'm not going to wallow in it though. Just use it as motivation to do better next time. I'm not going to wallow in it though. Just use it as motivation to do better next time. I'm not going to wallow in it though. Just use it as motivation to do better next time. I'm not going to wallow in it though. Just use it as motivation to do better next time. I could literally just hit that on repeat and just keep on saying that over and over again for the rest of the episode. That's it. Don't wallow in it. It's over. It's over. Now, here's the difference, because a lot of people use this as an excuse to continuously fuck up and just, set a resolution. Well, this will be the last time. Well, this will never happen again. I'm not going to wallow. I'm just going to use it to do better next time. You also don't want to be hashtagging better next time every fucking weekend. You understand? You don't want to be saying that every fucking weekend because you're always fucking up. I'll do better next time. Well, I can always do better. I can always do this. No, you need to correct it now. So what if this poster, what if she doesn't course correct? And that little speed bump around Christmas sets you off a degree. And you kind of resent yourself for it. The next holiday, next November, all of a sudden you're going to be so far off track psychologically because the foundation, you're off centered. You have to calibrate. It's like driving down the highway and you hit a major, let's say they did construction, they infill in that pothole. You all know, I'm sure, no doubt, you've fucked up your axle or alignment, or you've blown a tire on a pothole or something. So all of a sudden you're driving, boom, boom, like that bump where you just feel like your soul shift, like your DNA moved inside your body. And it just fucks up your car's like shaking, or your alignment's all jacked up. It starts pulling to the right. Your alignment is off. You hit a bump, and a hard bump. So are you going to go get it fixed right away and address it and be like, I fucked up. No more of this bullshit. Because think about it. You don't get your alignment checked or fixed. How often do you get your alignment fixed? When you rotate your tires? Maybe a couple times a year, once a year. Maybe you don't for a longer time. I don't know, whatever you need to do. It depends on the car and how you drive and all that stuff. You don't do that all the time, but you just need to kind of correct it and just kind of pull yourself back. You're going to have an injury. You're going to have something that gets tweaked, or you're going to have something that sets you off, or you're going to have an inconvenience, or you're going to get the flu. Something's going to fucking happen. So don't pretend like it won't happen. Just address it immediately. But that's where the psychological game comes in. That's where the brain game comes in. That's where the mindfulness comes in. If you're locked in on that, you're straight, because you can correct that course. And if you're correcting your course during the day, you'll do it moment to moment. And if you're in the present and you're living now and you're thinking about it in this way, you won't really get that degree off. You'll catch it before you have to be. Well, we all make mistakes, but that's one of those things too. You can always say that. You can always say we all make mistakes. And I'm not saying, Thomas, that you mean it in this way, but you can say we all make mistakes all the time. You fuck up on Saturday, you're like, oh, well, we all make mistakes. You fuck up on Wednesday, well, we all make mistakes. You fuck up again on Friday, well, we all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. That's like everything in moderation. That's a very bitch way to look at everything. Everything in moderation. That's an excuse to be a fat fuck and to be lazy and to not do shit. That everything in moderation statement, the way most people use that, it's an excuse to not put in effort. That's why I don't like it. I'm not saying it's not true if you actually practice it properly, but moderation, everything in moderation, not necessarily. Some things in moderation, most things not at all. That's really what it means. Most things not at all. Everything in moderation? No, not even fucking close. Some things in moderation. And also, some things in moderation might not be even. You might not be evenly distributing it. Moderation for you might not be moderation for someone else. Going skiing 4 times a week might be, it was a light week. I only went 4 times because you usually go every fucking day. You live in the mountains because you love skiing. For someone else, 4 times in a week, they would be wrecked. Like they haven't gone 4 times in their fucking life. So moderation for you doesn't have to look like moderation for someone else. And that's where people get lost. They think moderation means let me just fuck up all the time and let me train a little bit, let me fuck up a little bit, let me just do everything moderate, average. So that's what it means. It means everything kind of let me put in half effort. Most people take it like that. Well, if I want to shit on myself, I can shit on myself. If I want to exercise, I'll exercise. Everything in moderation. I can have this poison in moderation. I can have this poison in moderation. And you're going to look like shit. If you do everything in moderation, let me tell you, you're going to look like you do everything in moderation. You're going to feel like you do everything in moderation. And it's not going to be the best you can feel. It's not going to be the best that you can do. It's not going to be the best that you can look. If you do things in moderation, you're going to get moderation or sub-moderation results. No fucking question about it. So just keep that in mind, that your moderation doesn't mean that everyone's moderation is like that. And I didn't even show you the card today, but hashtag Swolenormous, not even SwoleFam. This is the 7th pillar. The seventh pillar of Swolenormous is Swolenormous. And the way I want you to think of this is a Venn diagram where the two circles cross over in the center. You have one circle, discipline, and the other circle, you have consistency. And in the center where they meet is Swolenormous. And that's the 7th pillar. The 7th pillar is the combination of discipline and consistency. The will to execute, the consistency to execute. So if we have community, if we have nutrition, if we have training, if we have recovery, if we have mobility, if we have mindfulness, and we have discipline and consistency, which is Swolenormous, what are we missing? What are we missing? What are we missing if we're missing any of those pillars, you're not complete. If you're missing consistency, look, you hang around with good people. So think about what consistency means. If you're hanging around with good people sometimes, okay, that's what it means. Sometimes. If your nutrition is on point, if you're fueling yourself properly, sometimes. If you're training, sometimes. If you're recovering, sometimes. If you're doing mobility, sometimes. You're mindful, sometimes. You're disciplined, sometimes. Think of how shitty that sounds. It's the 7 pillars are weak as fuck if you do them sometimes. It doesn't mean that you do them sometimes. It means you fucking do them. You live by the principles of the 7 pillars of Swolenormous because it covers aspects of your life. It covers them. Right here. Community, nutrition, training, recovery, mobility, mindfulness, and consistency. You could put discipline, consistency here, but that diagram combines discipline and consistency. You get the D and the C. And that's what Swolenormous is. Consistency. Those are the 7. This sits right here. This is what sits right here. Number 1, community. Am I surrounding myself with quality people that inspire me? Nutrition. Am I fueling my body properly? Octane, not just the quantity. Am I getting the right fucking fuel for once? Training. Am I training appropriately for my experience and my goals and my needs? Am I training frequently enough or with enough volume? Recovery. Am I filling my cup? Am I recharging properly psychologically and physically? Am I practicing mobility? Am I improving? Am I being a human being? Am I living like a human? Am I moving like a human? Am I improving my posture? Am I moving dynamically as often as possible? Mindfulness. Am I examining my life? Am I being mindful of my actions? Am I being mindful and observant of who I am and where I am in the universe and this consciousness? And consistency, doing it fucking every day. And it's going to look different every day. It doesn't mean that you lift weights every day. Your training program, your training protocol, are you adjusting? It could be a rest day, fine. But what are you doing? Recovery. How are you recovering? I'm doing yoga. Great. That's your training. They kind of cross over, right? But what are you doing? Your overall approach. That's it. That's it. That's it. It's so simple. It's so simple. And then you just coats of paint again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Mm-hmm. 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 And again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Legit. And again. What we got here? What we got here? Who are commenting? Where we got it? Swolenormous, because good is the enemy of great. I like it. Stephanie Michelle09, best quote all day. If you do everything in moderation, you will look like moderation. Fuck yeah, you will. You will look like moderation. You want to look moderate? You want to look decent? I just want to put in decent effort. Fucking jabroni. Average effort gets average results. Average, 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 average. We're not here to be average. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Yo, Vince, KISS, the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. Keep it fucking simple. We aren't just regular normous. We are Swolenormous. Well, you're not going to have to screenshot that, Mario. With the list, with the cards, you're not going to have to screenshot that because we'll be announcing that tonight. Got a bunch of new things for the new year. That we'll be announcing. The Swole Year's Eve party. People, like, we got that. That's going to be that's the big thing. That's the big thing tonight. Again, let me just bring that back up. Right here on the corner, right by my face. Right here. Where is that? Yeah. Swole Year tonight at 9 p.m. Tonight at 9 p.m. Tonight at 9 p.m. And of course, you guys will be getting a Swole text when I'm starting the stream, but you can expect it at 9. And we'll have a little bit of a chill. It's gonna be very chill. It's gonna be fun, but we'll get into it. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. I'm looking forward to it. Pop, you're gonna share that water. Oh, we got a water break. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go get a pump on. All right, here we go. Water break time. Water break time. Here we go. Eggplants and water emojis. Let's bust some swole seed all over the computer. Come on. Here we go. Let's go. Water break. Where's my water break? Where are my eggplants and my water droplets? Splooge it up. Come on. Yeah, that's right, Danny. Second place is a first place loser. Yeah, let's get some. Come on, bust some loads. I'll wait. You're sleeping, fam. You're sleeping. Oh, there they're going. Here we go. Get the water ready. Keep dropping them. We'll keep it going. Water break in 3, 2, 1, go. Finish it. Oh, I think that's a new thing. I think it's going to be the water break challenge. I don't want anyone puking, but that's going to be the thing. The water break. I need to make sure this is filled. So we're going to be like, boom. Got to make sure you chug the whole liter, the whole 32 ounces. That's what she said. Before the end of the song. Oh, we still got the thirst going. Oh, God. Ooh. If you're new to the podcast, that's standard. Yeah, there you go. Water break burp. You said that. You said that. The water break. You guys know it's coming every time. And it's not like I'm trying to be extra gross, even though I'm totally fine with that too. But it's not like I could burp on command, but that's not what it is. Like I suck that shit down, bro. I suck that shit down. Hi, never got any alert from YouTube. Yeah, that's why we have Swole text. No shit. People don't get fucking alerted. So sorry to hear that, Diana, but check your settings and stuff. And thanks, YouTube. Thanks, Sergey. Fucking Russians. Sergey no like showing people. Sergey. Some of you will get that joke. I'm not saying that if your name is Sergey, then you're automatically Russian. Everyone's going to get offended by that. We had such a great episode, and everyone just started getting upset. Someone on TikTok today asked me this. Someone texted me, by the way, we're going to give away this card in just a second. We're wrapping up here. But someone on TikTok today, someone on TikTok asked me, "Do you like Libya?" Because they were like, "I'm from Libya," and they're like, "Because I was on live today." And FYI, if you're not following me on TikTok, do that. I do some pregame. I do some pregame podcast stuff. Just shoot the shit with people. I literally just hang out. Someone he asked me, do you like Libya? And I actually thought about that for a second. I'm thinking, you know what? Well, fuck me. I've never been asked that. No one's ever asked me if I like Libya. Do you like Libya? I said, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't have a good outlook on it. I haven't heard good things, to be honest, but there's probably like the Real Housewives of Libya. There's probably like a nice area of Libya, like really nice, a nice strip. You got some eateries, you got some nightlife, the Libya strip. You probably got some spot there. There's probably a spot there that's pretty fire, a little dope, maybe. I don't know. This is an interesting, like, oh, do you like Libya? I never thought about it that way. It never occurred to me to like Libya or dislike them. Like, I don't like Libya. I've never been. I couldn't tell you. Just a thought of the day. Thought I'd share that with you. Interesting world. 1332. Here we go. Going to give this away. Scrolling. Brrrah. Mike Miller, you slut. Scrolled up and you got that. Oh, here we go. Mike Miller, congratulations. Everyone, congratulations. Everyone, congratulations. Say congratulations. Congratulations. Hey, come on. Settle down. Enough. All right. He played just like everyone else did. Okay. Everyone say congratulations, Mike. No, don't be rude. Congratulations. Okay. Congratulations, everyone. Here you go. Congratulations, Mike. Yay, Mike. Mike won. Just fucking get over it. You guys are nasty sometimes. You cranky. Spank. I'm going to put you on my naughty list. Oh, make sure you're on the naughty list. How many of you are on that naughty list? Naughty list. I'll be talking more about that. You'll be hearing more about that soon. It's coming. Naughty. Yeah, you won, bro. Congratulations. So send us an email, support@SwoleNormous, and put Swole card number 1332, and your mailing address in the body, and going to be sending them out. Do you like labia? No, that's not what they're asking. Do you like labia? You like labia? I like labia. Naughty list is coming back. Everyone's like all into like, what is it? I want to know what it is. Daddy, tell me what the naughty list is. Daddy. Not yet. You don't deserve it. What is it all about, actually? That, my friends, is the question. That's the question. You're all wondering. What's it all about? What's this world all about? Where are we? What is reality? What are these gains? What do gains mean to me? Is there life after gains? Is there a Swole? The most important questions of our existence. But my friends, my fam, we will have to do that another day. But for those of you that are Swole members, tonight, Sunday, made that really small, really big. Tonight, Swole Year release party, Sunday, that's today, tonight at 9 p.m. EST. Okay? Sunday, tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we got the Swole Year's Eve party, Swole Year's release. So, guess what? So tonight, that means that we are going to go over what we are releasing for this week, what we got coming up, what we're focusing on, some new polls and some shit that you're going to be expecting, and some vague stuff. Going to have to give you some vague because I'm not going to be announcing it yet, but we got some really cool shit coming up. And we're going to talk about 2019, what we've done this past year, and also where we're going in 2020. Fuck. Bruh. Ooh, good. The question of the day. All right, DP. King Darius, everyone. King Darius, say what up, KD. What do you like better, Libya or Liberia? I don't know. Ooh, that's a good one. I'll leave that there for all of you. Why don't you drop in the comments down below? What do you like better, Libya or Liberia? Bow, bow, bow. That got really weird real quick, but that's the question of the day, fam. So if you're watching this now or later, make sure you drop in the yeah, show some love for King Darius. Come on, show some love for KD. Where's my KD peeps at? Where's my KD peeps? Come on, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Yeah, where you at? There we go. That's it. Hell yeah, fam.
Yeah. We ride around this ghost. If we show up, then we still have it. Yeah, we slide around this ghost.
White boy dancing.
Yeah, we glowing up, but we still trapped, sitting high up on the stone. When my foes out, got the world clapping. Yeah, we vibing up in this show. So your main girl in the private section. Yeah, we ride around this.
Go check him out. So King Darius everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, and everywhere. You know him. You know the boy. You know the boy. You know the boy. The Ghost. What a fucking song. What a fucking song. Yes. Yes. Go follow King Darius and all that shit. Go follow. Go follow. Ghost, baby. Ghost, baby. Ghost, baby. Hey. Yeah. KD in the house. King D. These nuts. Hells yeah. The king. The king himself. The king himself has arrived. Me either. Madeline, I generally don't like rap. Me either. Shut up. You know you can dance better than that. White man dancing. Well, okie dokie. If you say so. White people dancing. Add this song to my SoundCloud. Boom. Ghost is a shit. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. All right, fam. Love you all. Love you all. Thank you so much for joining me for episode 1332 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, and Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. I'll see you all tonight. Or those of you that are ex-members, you can still sign up, SwoleNormousX.com. We will get you in. Even if you join uncensored or unlimited, we will get you in before 9 p.m. And you can kind of get... Actually, this is probably the best time. Literally the best time to join, because it will get you caught up for everything that you've missed this past year. And then it'll get you set up for... So this is the time of year to fucking hook in. So if you're not a member, now's the time to join. And I'll see you all tonight at 9 p.m. So peace, McGee's fam. Deuce Magoose, ya boy. Papa Swolio. Out.